right, so this is going to be tips and tricks of how to do sanke with young hands.
Hello.
Or young minds, or both. These are just going to be some tips or tricks. The main thing I find with working with small hands is encouraging them to keep the egg on the table when they're working. Don't hold it in your hand and write your pysanka, because I've seen lots of dropping onto the table and then sad. You can get you can get these stands at Ukrainian egg accessories. Some people find it helpful to rest their egg in a stand to work on. Other people, if you just get like an old tea towel or something to rest it on, sometimes that helps. Now, if you're working with very young hands, which we'll see in a minute with your sister, a good idea is to hold the egg for them, and I recommend holding it in a tea towel. That way, when the little hands are working with their kitska and they accidentally bump against your fingers that are holding the egg, you're not going to get burned. It's going to protect your hands. So, now, this gal here, how old are you, love?
9.
9 years old. She's quite artistic.
9. And I love doing that.
She's quite
Not
artistic.
this form of like drawing.
And she is also a southpaw. She's my lefty. So maybe what we'll do is we'll put this over to the left. I think that might be easier.
Yeah.
So there you go. So remember, we only put the barrel end in the flame, not the tip. And if your kitska ever catches fire, what do? Blow it out, right? Don't wave it. You blow it
I know
out.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna
So keep it on the table. So we have our inspiration. We're doing a video game controller.
Because I like playing video games, especially with my cousins.
Yeah.
I'm using it.
Yeah. So there's no right or wrong way to use the kitska, or to hold it, I should say. What you do need to remember, you do need to hold it at a certain angle, because, we might need to warm it a little bit more. So it's surface tension that keeps the wax inside the kitska, and then as your kitska touches the egg, I'm working with my left hand. So as your kitska touches the egg, it breaks the surface tension. So it just has to be held at just the right angle so that it breaks the surface tension. Yeah. So you see how when you went down on this curve, you were no longer so good. Now the other thing you can do is don't be afraid to move the egg around. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to moving your kitska, move your egg to match it. So when I write, when we do pysanke, when my kids are doing it, I am not writing pysanke at the same time. My kids are younger. So I recommend full supervision.
Because there's open flames at the beginning, and I wanted to say that because warning, this requires adult supervision because there's literally an open flame.
So even if you're sitting beside them at the table, working on your own thing, I mean, you know your kids best. I give this my full attention. I don't try writing pysanke at the same time as my kids. One day we will, but as of right now, I'm just here to give my full attention to supervise.
Okay, let's go.
Yes. So again, there's no right way to hold the kitska, I feel like. It's whatever's comfortable for you or your child. The biggest thing is don't get the fingertips too close to the tip, because that is metal and that is hot. And so
I feel like I'm using it wrong.
So you just want to make sure it's straight up and down. So it's hard to use it on its side. It's got to be straight up and down.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, so it's about that surface tension, right? Little tool here, our fine wire to unclog it. Sometimes that happens. So we have a very, very fine gauge wire. And so you just push it in. So that is something, like I say, supervision. Supervision is helpful.
There we go.
There you go.
There's all the wax.
There's all the wax. You're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie.
That just sounds weird.
It does, doesn't it?
Look, I am though. I'm doing great. Look at this.
Keep the egg on the table. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen a child accidentally just holding up the egg to look at it or work on it. They've accidentally dropped it.
My hand is kind of shaking, but it's fine.
That's okay.
I feel like that's what always happens with
shaky hands. Make great art too. So we might need to warm that in the flame again. Barrel end, good girl. So if you get the tip end in the candle or in the candle wax, it can clog it. Which is why if you get the tip end in the flame, it can clog with soot. So remember, turn your egg if you can't get the right angle. There you go. And don't be afraid to heat it when you need to. Very good, very good.
Now I'm going to, I think, add some things like some lines and that, like
absolutely.
you do. So I'm going to put some stuff on this other side. Because if you'll notice with my mom's egg, see, she'll do like the design and then something fun on, like a thing on the back.
Oh, so you want to do something similar?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, go for it. We have a puppy dog joining us.
It's going great.
So keep turning that egg.
By the way, I don't know if this is gonna come out today, but today we are filming this on Easter, so happy Easter. Later I'm going to be playing video games with my cousins since we can't go to their house.
Yeah.
But I love playing video games with my cousins.
So online, and that's cool too.
It's our favorite thing to do.
I think it's all yours. It's okay. It's all good.
I'm gonna.
So you got to make sure you don't hold that Kitsuka upside down, right? So just tap it to the paper towel. There you go. Now go to your egg. Yeah, you turn it upside down. That wax will come out.
Yeah, it's called gravity.
Yes, it is.
Gravity is not everyone's favorite. The best part is I get to see all mom's eggs in person, and it's great.
I'm glad you like them.
So I have a line between the main video game controller and then what I'm going to do on the back.
Cool.
Okay, let's continue.
So careful not to hold that barrel where it might tip, okay?
Oh, my hair.
We don't want to spill the wax up. We want to put the wax on the egg.
Mom does like these every single day, so she's managed to get quite an egg collection too. Yep. Like we have cartons and cartons of eggs, decorated eggs.
Are you ratting me out?
Yes, I am.
It's all good. You guys keep me honest and aware.
You pay attention.
I know you do. It's terrifying. You pay close attention to everything I do. It's fabulous accountability. Wonderful.
This is probably going to be one of my favorite eggs I've ever done because I haven't done that many. I think I clogged it.
I think maybe you need some more wax. Do you remember how to load wax?
Yes,
So you warm the barrel end in the candle.
It's so satisfying.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, that wasn't so
sad. Oh.
It's fine.
Oh.
This is going horribly.
That's okay. Let's drop these little.
And then it goes into like flames.
Okay, and now warm it up again.
And watch it just become.
There you go.
Nice wax. So I think I'm just gonna continuously draw some lines.
I love it. I think you're doing amazing.
Eventually, I shall stop.
Do you know what? Sometimes you just get working on your egg and you just get in the zone. It's all
Can
good.
I say something? this video game controller is like getting praised. It's like, oh, hallelujah. Over video game controller. I mean, I ain't mad. I love video games.
Hey, I do Pisanki. I put anything on a Pisanki.
You've put some anime films. Something you haven't done, you should do a Spirited Away No Face one.
Yeah.
Because I love No Face. I even have a plushie.
Yeah, you and I, we really loved Spirited Away, hey?
That one was so cute. She was a year older than me, the girl.
Yeah.
It was so cute. Also, I'm turning 10 this year.
You are, double digits.
Like the films and that.
And Spirited Away?
All the characters in the films.
In Ghibli films?
Yeah, in Ghibli film. Well, in a lot of films in general, they're like 10. The kids are like 10.
Yeah, I feel like a lot happens around age 10. You start forming your own thoughts.
Perfect. It's like a perfect age, you know. It's like a.
You're old enough to have deep thoughts about stuff, but you're young enough that your mind hasn't been corrupted by stuff.
So it's like a really good thing.
It's a great age.
Continue.
Yes.
Oh,
that's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's in the.
It's all good.
I think so.
There's no mistakes. There's just happy little opportunities to make a part of your design, right?
Like that one time you accidentally put it on and then you like made it into like a thing.
Yep.
Where's that Pisanki?
It's over there somewhere. I cracked it when I was draining it. We're not going to talk about it.
Oh, poor Pisanki.
Mm-hmm.
Cracked while it was drained.
Yeah, it happens.
That's the thing with working with eggs. They're very fragile.
They are. Pisanki, they make you earn it. You gotta earn this art.
I remember that one video that like went cool, like crazy, I think. And it was when you like were like doing your Pisanki and then it fell.
Yeah, the Dahlia one, yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you what doing Pisanki looks like with slightly younger hands. Honey, how old are you?
7.
7.
Yeah, 7.
So now, always remind the young ones not to touch the barrel end because it's hot. I like these Darylyn style Kitskas because it's very clear where the wood stops and the metal begins. So we don't ever want to touch the metal, right?
Okay.
Because metal conducts heat, right? Wood doesn't. Now, what I'm going to do, so you hold the Kitska. So I'm going to hold the egg in the paper towel. Wait, so leave it in my hands. So so draw anywhere you want it to be white, okay? So it can be very hard for kids to get the surface tension aspect. Oh, no.
I need more wax.
So what happens is, honey, is you have to hold it at just the right angle. Otherwise the wax doesn't flow out because of surface tension.
Okay.
So we can turn the egg. So you hold the Kitska and I'll turn the egg, okay? Okay. Good. We'll keep going. And so the nice thing about using, okay, and now put just the barrel end in the flame, and you want to be careful. So I'm guiding her hands with my hands. If you get the tip end in the flame, it can get clogged with soot. So I'm turning it now by holding this for her. With the cloth, it's protecting my hands from, and just move your hand. Because it can accidentally get bumped with the hot metal of the Kitska. So it protects your hands. You're doing great.
And that's where I want the white to go.
Good. Do you want to put any other designs on it?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm going to do that with the other colors.
With the other colors. Wonderful. All right.
I want this color to be the...
Okay. Can you say thank you, everybody?
Thank you, everybody. See you soon.